Investigation into the Walton County Board of County Commissioners spending has come to a close, but the fallout continues. Earlier this summer, the Clerk of Court's office released a report alleging the entire commission misspent taxpayer money. News 13's Emily McLeod sat down with the Clerk of Courts, who tells us the report wasn't fair to either side.
Walton County Clerk of Courts Alex Alford is finally talking about a fraud investigation into the Board of County Commissioners. The investigation started with an anonymous tip to his office about county commissioners misusing their county cards in county vehicles.
We knew this was going to blow up because it's an ugly read. And it's really an unfair read because it's not an exhaustive investigation. And that's what we conveyed to the Sheriff's Department as well, that we don't now or didn't then believe that it constituted fraud.
Alford says they handed the report off to the Sheriff's office, who then turned it over to the State Attorney's office.
Really, the whole mess that we've seen so far was simply because the Sheriff's Department and State Attorney's office had a miscommunication about when their investigation was over and when I could release my public records request.
News 13 spoke with the Walton County Sheriff's Office, and they say the State Attorney's Office told them to tell Alford's office he could release the report and they weren't going forward with it. Sheriff's officials say a week later, the State Attorney's Office called and said they were sending the report to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. While the release of the report was not an issue to either agency, the decision to forward the report to the FDLE forced Alford to remain silent on now an explosive topic. Alford says he couldn't talk about his agency's report in public or talk to the county commission until the criminal investigation was over.
And it really wasn't fair to the county commissioners. It certainly wasn't fair for me, because now I have to listen to how I'm the bad guy at the county commission meetings and not being able to tell them actually what's going on.
We spoke with prosecutors about this case, and they say while they did advise him not to speak with anyone about the case, they could not legally prevent him from speaking with the county commission. County commissioners for weeks accused Alford of refusing to meet with them, something he says was out of his hands entirely.
But there have been statements made that it's been difficult. But we will work with the county. We'll continue to work with them. We don't have a choice. We are the elected officials. We have to work.
In the end, Alford now says the findings in the report didn't constitute fraud by the county commissioners. In Walton County, Emily McLeod, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Because of the confusion over whether or not this report was an audit, Alford says that they're looking at changing the name of their internal audit department.